Alright then guys, how's it going? JTJudgment here, back again with another legend review for you guys, and today it's a pretty big one. We do have the 92 rated Italian centre-back, Paolo Maldini. Now, look at this guy's card, man. I mean, seriously, this guy has got one of the best centre-back cards in the game. And when you look at his in-game stats, guys, it just gets better and better. Let me go through some of his in-game stats just to give you guys an idea on what he does have. Some of the best stats being 87 acceleration and 85 sprint speed, guys, on a centre-back is absolutely bloody bonkers. 94 interceptions, 91 reactions, 91 heading accuracy, 95 marking, 96 standing tackle, and 94 sliding tackle. So couple those defensive stats with his pace. Oh my days, you have got one outstanding centre-back on your hands. Now, going into the gameplay, guys, and my overall opinions on the legend Paolo Maldini, I did find a couple of weaknesses, unfortunately, that I have to mention, because one of them in particular, more than the others, is something that you really need to consider, in my opinion. There's three weaknesses that I need to point out to you guys. Two of the sort of non-relevant ones, I guess you could say, is his dribbling and ball control and his shooting. Now, shooting for a centre-back is not necessary, I know, but I'm the sort of person that will occasionally take long shots from my centre-backs. You know, if you put into the situation where you take a corner, it's headed back to your centre-backs, then I will probably take long shots with my centre-backs. You know, it's how I play, it's how I have fun playing the game. And Paolo Maldini failed on every single occasion. It's just something that I wanted to mention, guys. And his dribbling and ball control for me wasn't the greatest either. He's got enough pace to essentially run through teams. There's a few examples in this video. I just, you know, intercept the ball, take the ball with Maldini, and then I just use the right trigger button to sprint through teams. He has the pace to do that, guys, and it's very, very effective. When he hits his top sprint speed, it's hard to catch him, you know, but his finishing and his shooting to, you know, end up scoring the goal to finish that run is very disappointing, guys, and he did let a few goals slip in those situations for me. Now, going into the weakness that I found to be the biggest by far, and that is his strength. His strength really was a bit of a weakness for me. I did find that on a lot of occasions, guys. He had the pace to catch up to pretty much everybody. You know, you have a centre-back with 86 pace on your hands. You don't really have to worry about people outpacing you, you know? But what I found with Maldini is that he caught up to them, but when I actually caught up to them, the problem was that I either had to press the B button so much that he would either do nothing and not take the ball, or he would end up pulling on the shirt too much and I would give away either a penalty or a free kick. You know, he's that sort of centre-back where you really have to press the B button a lot to take the ball off people, and in a few, you know, situations and on occasion, you will unfortunately give away penalties and free kicks. So keep it in mind, guys, because with Paolo Maldini, that happened with me a lot. But going into the pluses, guys, the pluses really do outweigh the negatives, and these are the reasons why I think this boy is absolutely fantastic. The obvious one I've mentioned once or twice already is that his pace is ridiculous. He's got 86 pace on the card, meaning he is one of the fastest centre-backs in the game. And add that to the fact that he's a legend with stats that, you know, his defensive stats, like I've already said as well, it just makes him even better, guys. And I gotta say, he feels like 86 pace. His positioning for me was absolutely fantastic as well. He's got medium attacking work rate and high defensive work rate. Obviously, the perfect work rates would be low attacking, high defensive. If he had those stats with if he had those work rates, I should say, sorry guys, with the stats that he has, then wow. But medium attacking, high defensive is definitely good enough to work with. And I overall, when it comes to his positioning, guys, had absolutely no problems. He was always there for me in defense to save my arse, and he was always there to at least try to take the ball from the opposition. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, he took it from them, you know, 90% of the time. Obviously, add in the fact that his strength did come into play with him not winning the ball all the time. He has the pace that you can just circle round them, you know? So if you practice that, guys, with Maldini, if you're having trouble with Maldini muscling people off the ball, then practice just, you know, catching up to the attack, and just run round them, you know, and just taking the ball instantly, guys. It's much better to do that with Maldini, in my opinion. Aerial ability for me with this guy was absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, didn't score me any goals from corners or anything like that. But when it comes to intercepting the ball from goal kicks and stuff like that, he would always win the ball for me. Passing for me was fantastic as well. I mean, comparing the cards from FIFA 15 to FIFA 14, I think he's had a down boost of passing by at least 10 points, guys, which is absolutely ridiculous. But I had no problems, guys. Short passing, long passing was pretty decent with this card, and his tackling abilities in general for me were ridiculous. You've got a centre-back with 95 defending. You're going to, you know, be a brick wall in defence, basically, and I felt that, you know, his standing tackle was awesome, albeit his strength did come into play on occasion, but in general, it was half decent for me, and his sliding tackle was very strong for me as well. Now, final thoughts on the legend, Paolo Maldini. I've got to give him a final score of 9.7 out of 10. The boy was absolutely fantastic for me. I personally think he is worth the coins. He is one of the best centre-backs that I have used in the game to date. So that's going to wrap things up for today's review. Please leave a like if you did enjoy, and if it did help you decide whether or not to buy him yourself. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys, as well, if you have used Maldini, and let me know your opinions on him. That would be greatly appreciated. I would be very interested in hearing that. Subscribe for more legend reviews to come very soon, and as always from me, guys, please take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.